Hello and welcome to another Stephen Mendy's FA-06 video. We've been making a series of videos, tutorials for the Roland FA-06, 07 and 08. And this afternoon we're responding to questions from some of our viewers who have been watching these videos. The two questions that we're dealing with this afternoon is using the numeric keypad to be able to alter parameters, specifically the beat and measure of the sequencer. And the other question we are going to answer today is recording your D-Beam as well as your pedal if you're using pedal Aftertouch. In a previous video we showed you how to set up your pedal Aftertouch, and a viewer wanted to know if it would record along with your playing, and of course it does, because the Aftertouch is just MIDI CC messages, and so is the D-Beam. To check the D-Beam, we first initialize the song in the sequencer, clear the song, and then we select a tone. You can go to enter and select whatever tone you want. We have a sound there called leadership, and it's in the lead synth category. Well, we're not going to really do much playing for you now. What we're going to do is turn on the D-Beam over here. We're just going to simply, of course we can set up all kinds of assignment parameters specifically, but we're just going to turn on the expression, and when we move our hand over the D-Beam and play the sound. So the last thing we have to do is obviously start the sequencer. So we're just going to go to the record setup, turn off that annoying click. We are looping here on 4 measures, which should be quite sufficient. We don't need a count in, so we'll turn that off. So what will happen now is, as soon as I have to put the camera back on a tripod so you can see, I'm simply going to press this start here. Then I'm going to touch something on the keyboard and wave my hand over the D-Beam, record a few measures, and then I'm going to press stop, and you'll see that when I play it back, you get the D-Beam effect on what has been recorded into the sequencer. Okay, notice here in the sequencer recording the 3 little blocks that are green here. Now the color green there shows that the MIDI CC controller information has been recorded along with the notes. The colors used in the blocks in here show us basically what MIDI information is being recorded. So if I play back that little sequence for you now, here we go. Hear it there? See it in the green? So that little exercise proves that the system automatically records your effects controllers, such as the D-Beam, along with the rest of the MIDI information. So you can be sure that when you turn on your sequencer and record, all playing features are recorded. Although the keyboard does not have a numeric keypad, there's no numeric keypad anywhere on this keyboard, you'll realize that you can press the pad utility here, and when you press the pad utility you can come down here and select pad mode. And when you select pad mode, one of the options, option 5 is numeric. So we come over here and we press option 5, and lo and behold, you can see that the pads are lighted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with 10 being the 0. And when we come over here now and we want to specify a place in the sequencer, suppose we want to set up, for example, the loop. So we press Shift Loop, and there is our loop window. So let's start the loop at 5 and go to the end. So as you see, it's right now it's at 1. So we press 5, and notice the 5 is flashing. I press the 5, and over here the bank and the hold button are also flashing. They act as enter buttons, so I press that for enter. And then I come over here now and I press the down arrow to bring it there. And we can go from 5 to 10. So I want to enter 10 there now. So I come back over on my keypad. And once again it's flashing. I see I have a 10 there. And once I press the hold button, it stops flashing. And I have 5 to 10. So I can press close now. And you can see over here in the sequencer, once I turn on the loop and go across, I have the 5 to 10 measure in a loop. That little yellow thing at the top there shows the extent of my loop. Square roots. Let's go and start the recording. Okay, that was just recorded in the sequencer. Now once again we have green bars in the sequencer letting us know that we're recording MIDI control information. Let's listen to it. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching the Stephen Mendes channel and for your interest in the Roland FA-06 videos. Look around, you might find other videos on the channel that you like. Be sure to shout us out if you have any questions. See you in the next video.